Hello, I'm Philip Stoten. I'm here at Apex 2016 and I'm joined by Michael from CeTaQ. Michael, thanks for stopping by to chat. Start by telling me a little bit about what CeTaQ do and what you've got here at the show today.
CeTaQ is a third-party independent measurement company, and what we're doing is validating equipment performance on anything in SMT.
Okay.
Printers, dispensers, placement machines, chip shooters, fine pitch, SPI, AOI. We have measurement applications that expand all the different types of equipment that are offered by all the different OEMs in the industry. So it's third-party and independent, so we don't really care how the machine performs. We're just helpful for the industry to provide a baseline of statistical measurement information so that companies can understand, and users of the OEMs can understand how the equipment's performing, how we can help them make it perform better in terms of accuracy. And the ultimate goal is to produce a product that has less defects and more reliability, so that profitability and efficiency and all those intrinsic benefits of doing regular capability measurements can really take part and play a role.
And when you're doing that, are you doing that for the OEMs or are you doing that for the placement manufacturers, hardware manufacturers themselves?
We can do it for all of the above. So usually we're measuring machines. Clients are asking about our services. We'll measure their machine that they have in their facility. We'll find a problem with an OEM piece of equipment. OEM gets all scared and we're wondering what's going on. What's wrong with this? Why is this like this? And then we develop a relationship with the OEM. That's how it happens. But we work with OEMs in the industry. They buy our equipment. They purchase our services as well, and the clients who are buying their equipment are using our services to validate their equipment.
Okay, and you talk about using that data to make improvements, which is obviously good for everybody in the industry, but what are you actually providing? Are you just providing the raw data, or are you able to analyze that raw data back to what might have gone wrong to cause that?
Sure.
Outside of tolerance behavior?
There's a lot of statistical analysis that goes on. We make the measurements, we take the configuration of a machine, we could design a layout so that the machine can place components on our highly accurate glass boards, and then we measure what the machine actually did. All those measured mean values help us determine what the CPK and CP and CPK values are in the machine performance. We can then, with our software, we can make statistical groups based on angle, head, and those associations, and we can take those measured mean values and apply them back to the machine to make the machine more accurate and produce
better results and
with better results
and perform better generally.
Yep. So we do have we can provide the raw data. We are doing a dynamic measurement at the machine and providing that information back to the machine, making another measurement to validate that what we changed had in fact made the machine better. Okay,
that makes perfect sense. And when you come to a show like this, Michael, you must be spending as much time with the other exhibitors, I guess, as you are with the visitors. It's important to network with those guys. What kind of response have you had at this particular show?
So far, it's been good. I've got a lot of work going on in Juarez, Mexico, and made a few connections with a few companies in Juarez that I have not previously had prior to this. So it's good for generating new clients. Of course, coming to Apex is all about establishing and communicating relationships and letting the industry know you're still here and still doing your trade.
Yeah.
And as it stands, we're the only ones who are doing this type of independent measurement.
Yeah.
And so it's really a good opportunity.
It's valuable. And you mentioned Juarez, Mexico. What is your footprint? Which regions do you cover?
The company is based in Dresden, Germany, and this year we celebrate 20 years with the parent. I started as the exclusive representative here in the Americas, plural. So my footprint is Canada, Mexico, United States, South and Central America, and I have clients in all those areas. And but a lot of my travel has been focused on Juarez because there's a few automotive clients there that are demanding our services and need all these new installations to validate their new equipment.
Yeah, sounds good. sounds like it's something that's going to have growing and growing demand as people make bolder and bolder promises for their equipment.
Well, there is, because you've heard about the autonomous vehicles and driverless now, and so all of that help is expanding into more electronics for vehicles, and the assisted rear view camera, in cars, and whatever else is going on in the new developments. And the automotive business that I have here has really come from Europe, and with the relationships that my colleagues have developed, it's now transferring into my territory here. And the automotive business is super critical about capability measurements and making sure that the machines are
super accurate,
are ready to go.
And that's a market that's growing in Mexico. Michael, thanks for stopping by. Good luck with the rest of the show, and thanks for talking.
Thank you very much, Phil.
Thank you.